Hello there everyone on YouTube, welcome to another episode of this Dunland campaign. Right now I'm focusing on going straight up to Etheras. I'm building up an army so that I can conquer it, and of course I'm counting on Isengard in order to completely wipe Rohan out. I would just love to, of course I need to take Etheras as my faction objective, and also destroy the kingdom of Rohan, because I kinda have to do that. For that, this is actually quite cool because Rohan is lacking, severely lacking troops, and Isengard, because of the lack of pressure of Enedwaith, managed to push very easily. So it's always Dunland to taking the pressure out of them, so that they can safely push the units. In 3 turns I have a bodyguard there to attack, and this guy is just going to get better reinforcements. There's some units here who are depleted, such as this wolf swordsman and such, and some of the units can actually merge here, so that will be great. Actually, I should send this Eisenach unit because it will. There's a Khazad-Dum army nearby, but my objective is to stop as soon as I hit Moria. I will not push them further. I really wanted to hit Dunland so that it would be dangerous. It will be dangerous for me, but it just to be nice. And let me see if I can ceasefire some guys. No, it doesn't seem like I can actually. But at least, as far as I'm concerned, since I'm attacking Dunland, yeah, I got Dur. That's a very good faction leader, by the way, and it's Temple Knights there, which is quite interesting. And my bodyguards, one of the weakest units, at least it could have some extra damage there against armored units or other stuff, Other than that, it's just a very good swordsman unit. Okay, that's not good, because Edelun might attack me, and well, he's gathering forces, that's for sure, but I'm still on the bridge, so at least I think I can avoid that for a moment. It's not like it's the best army to defend the bridge, though. Also not like I need any of this. I can just go straight out and beeline Rohan and get rid of it, but, it's never too bad to start. I really want to see what they have here. 3 bronze guards. Nogrod pikes, 2. You've seen how unaffected 3 actually. That's a long... and 2 Mungzahar nobles. I need siege equipment to deal with these units. Now let's get Bree. Let's check it out. Yeah, for sure. I was expecting this to happen. He's sending in some troops. But alright, they do have some money. Selenak can build this, but it's not like it's needed. Well, kind of have to. Tirduin Grove. Okay, let's go. Anumina's Grove. Might as well just get the mustard ground there. Yeah, and to build another spy, for sure I need that. Now, I could have some troops coming in. Yeah, over here to the north I really need to build some units, but I'll check it afterwards. Hang on a second. Because, okay, Gondor here is not attacking, it's not attacking, that's good. As long as they're not pushing, that's fine. Okay, Rohan managed to survive there? No. They have some units trying to move in, but for me it's doing really great. So there's the army from Khazad-Dum. If he joins in with... Oh! There we go, there we have the generals actually. Zenith Guard, I don't know why he has that face. Zenith Guards, yeah, most of these guys probably are Zenith Guards. So that's a 10-star general with a very decent army. I like that he has very weak units, at least,
I'm only here to fight, my lord.
So that's for sure a problem. Yeah, he's still producing lots of units here. But at least it seems like he's now producing lower quality units. So I can for sure defend here on the bridge, and I think that's actually the best position for it. So I'll defend there in the bridge. No matter what he sends, it's not like those armies can reach me fast.
I'm only here to fight the
Hopefully there's no ballistas there.
Yes, my lord.
So now I had these guys and these guys.
Your orders, my lord.
Yeah, I can move this guy here. Merge units, that's
Yes, my
nice. That's
Your
okay.
orders, my
So
lord.
these 3 units are doing great. What else could I move in there? Yeah, I certainly can move the catapult and remove one of these guys, I think. This is a better overall army to deal with that. Okay, I can have some champions there.
Yes, my lord.
Yeah, that's for sure. Can move it out.
Your orders,
And this
my
unit is can go over here.
lord. Yes, my lord.
Yeah, so I'll have a better army quality there. In 3 turns, I'll have also the bodyguard and the unit that needs to go here, and I can also build this guy that will go over there. That's cool.
As you wish, my lord. By your command.
Okay, so all of these units, I think I was going to send one of these. And then it's the general and the other guy, so he can go over there. These guys can just go and reinforce. Honestly,
Go no further today.
really don't need any more
Joining forces, my lord.
to keep these guys in. This will be kept there nevertheless. But I have to send some troops to reinforce that area, you know? Especially to reinforce Khazad-Dum. So, over here,
Your orders,
right,
my
you
lord.
can go over there.
Yes.
Honestly, you can merge so that there's no threat. There we go.
Forming up into a force to be feared.
Yes, my lord.
You can go over here.
With honor.
Your orders,
Actually,
my
you can
lord.
go over here, so there's no replenishment or
Honorable,
no
glorious,
recruitment issues.
my lord.
I think you
Yes.
can actually siege up
Ready to
for the
ambush
9
the
turns.
Raise
Yeah, there we
our
go.
banner.
My lord.
I do know that they might have just some Dunland garrison. Yeah, there we go. That's why it's not a good idea to attack.
My lord.
Let me just spot here for further enemies.
Approaching quietly.
Yeah, Kamathrine, he does have some units there. The elves over here are doing just great. I'm sieging their capital, so it's gonna bring some issues. So now I do have some units here, that's interesting, but I can reinforce this area there. So for that, I'm gonna build the units that actually can cause damage against the Edidluin. Something like this should be in order. Yeah, there we go. Some units like that, or instead of these guys, more pikes and another archer. Yeah, I guess so. And another berserker unit. That's sure. That's cool.
Orders. By your command. We'll make camp here.
Okay, so that army, for sure, I cannot deal with it without any catapults or anything like that. Of course, I can always try to have these units attack there, but I mean, it's not really the best option. I know that they're not going to attack anytime soon. This is a much better army to defend there. But it requires these other units, so
My lord.
requires these 2 archer units.
By your command.
Yeah, because 3 archers will be very important. I do have the berserkers and other units to send in. Pikes, yeah, this is an army that can defend a bridge properly, you know. There's still a science on defending bridges, guys. So I have everything well set. I'm building further units there to the north. I'm reinforcing this area, and I'm still sieging up some places. Seems to be a good point to end up the turn, and hopefully he will attack me there. That's what I would expect. If he does, great. He didn't even reinforce, which is awesome. So I have a very good army to deal with them, with the catapults there. He does have some ballistas, but I'll have to ignore that. I have to count that he will attack the champions, so the champions will be on a place where they cannot cause any further harm. So hopefully this is a very good battle. Let me just save. Actually, I'm going to save as garbage. This is Lishu. It's because sometimes these battles, especially on these bridges, I know that some of them are very dangerous. Now these nobles and Sons of the Fallen, even the First Legion, I don't care about that.
Attack.
I just want the catapults to hit them as they are crossing over. So I got that army that they had very good units here. I went toe to toe with that. That was almost a full army. And oh god. Oh god, this is so great. I'm gonna have the catapults here. There we go. They can attack everything very easily. I'm gonna put the pikes here. Yeah, not really there. This guy, I'm gonna put him here. Same thing. Yeah, these guys, I just want to hit that. Isomac units and these swordsmen. I can wait with those. I mean, these pikemen are the ones who will clear up everything. General can go over here, and the cavalry, in case it's required to chase anything. But these catapult units, those are the ones who will hit everything. Can I even hit the ballistas there? I don't know. Yeah, I think the ballistas are actually getting under attack now. Well, they'll be able to hit these guys. Let me just move them over here. Yeah, let me just see if I can deploy this here. Yeah, there we go. That's fine, you know. Still quite fine. Still quite needy and stuff. This catapult, I don't know why they're not firing. There we go. Start hitting those guys, shall we? There we go. Are they hitting my own men? They kinda are. So I have to send them over there. You know, always trying to hit the lower target there. They can hit them in the middle, you know, but still. I know that these guys are gonna stay there for like forever, honestly, but still. Come on. Yeah, there's no way. I have to move these guys here. Because I'm gonna lose more of them than expected there. Yeah. And I certainly don't want that. So these guys now just back away here. They're moving in over there without a reason. These guys, I'm just gonna put them here. Yeah, because you can see I'm killing 16%. I really don't need anything else. Just the catapults doing all the most damage. Yeah, there we go. He's sending in some troops there and there. But that's Swords of the Fallen, and now these are the units. More the merrier, you know? Yeah, there we go. Actually, they're doing their damage. So I want to hit these Khazad-Dum Guardians with the Isomac X-Men because I know they're very powerful. Also want to hit there. Okay, there we go. Let's hit with the catapults. Let's tell them to hit the Sons of the Fallen. Where's the First Legion there? I don't know. Let's just keep hitting. Oh, there's the First Legion. Hang on. You can start hitting there. There we go. Actually, let's hit these guardians, shall we? Archers, you can hit there.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Yeah, I know. Wolf swordsman, you can attack these guys. There we go. These guys can go over here. So for now I've lost 3% and I've killed 31. 31 guys. I know that the Isaac units deal short work of these volunteers and Khazad-Dum guardians. These Orokani nobles are very dangerous, but he's losing so many Sons of the Fallen there. And the First Legion now. There we go. There we go, let's get it. There we go. Like, these sentries are getting killed, the travelers are doing nothing, and these units, they'll be able to do some good damage here. I mean, I can still tell them to attack other units. They're doing just such a great job. They're hitting them properly. I'm gonna try and tell them to attack the other country nobles. There we go. Let's tell them to attack there. Yeah, look at that. They cause a lot of damage there. Okay, let's hit that.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Actually, no, let's hit the First Legion there. Because right now I'm hitting units that honestly can't do too well. There we go. I mean, these are Arcani nobles. Yeah, there we go. That's the unit that we're gonna hit. Yeah, these shield bearers, they're dying. How many is he killing? 8%. Come on, it's like it's not even fair. My catapults haven't finished that off. I mean, I couldn't hope for a better place to do this tactic, you know. Actually, I might as well just attack the sentries there. Yeah, there we go. With the First Legion. It's not like they can't cause damage. Let's move over here. Actually, you can knock that off. There we go. There we go. I still have some wolf swordsmen there, but oh, come on, these really? Yeah, I'm losing Isaac Axemen, but that's about it. And this First Legion, along with those travelers, it's not like it's gonna do too much, you know. And now finally I can send everyone in. This guy, let's just hit that. Hit some nobles. Actually, hit some nobles there, will you? Yeah, they have a better angle to attack those. Well, I'm still losing some wolf spikes, I mean. Guess I'll have to send them against this. I think he's retreating, right? Yes, he is. So he's gonna try to go through an army like this. Yeah, he is trying to retreat, which is silly. There we go. Let's pursue that. There we go. He's trying to send the units in. Yeah, my cavalry may yet cause them to roll out. There we go, some nobles dying, that's okay. These guys are killing them all. Let's attack the sentries. And all of these are dying. So hey cavalry, you want to know something funny? The First Legion is going to survive. Or not. Let's go, times 6. I know those guys are going to die. They're dying to the death. Isaac Raiders, come on, let's do this. Let's see if we can kill them. Are they going to fight? They are. But you know, I can always charge them and charge them back. There we go. Did you manage to finish off the ballistas? Well, you will. There they are. There we go, like this. I just want to see if I can cause them to completely rout, you know? Because these are very good units against what I have, you know, the cavalry that I'm able to send here. But it's not like I can do too much there. You know, they're retreating, but they are fleeing. When they're fleeing, they actually fight. And these are units who will never rout, so it's not like I can cause damage and just go back. Or it's not like I can charge them and they will start routing for sure. No. Right here, what I want to get is the enemy general, you know. 48. Yeah, still cause damage. But so do they. Yeah, 46, that's decent, I guess. There we go, 45. Have to do this properly there. Now they'll still get in charge. 41, 40, 30. That was a good charge. Yeah, I don't want them to fight in melee for prolonged periods of time because they're just so good against this. But if I can take them up to 30, that would be great. Actually, up till 20, that would be great. And now I think I kind of have to fight a little bit. When they are 20, 26, 25. He's trying to flee, so 25, maybe they won't fight properly. 24. Okay, I'm losing some units now, so I should move them away. You know, it takes some time for the casualties to be registered there. That's a problem. 21, really? I may yet be able to cause 19. That's cool. I think right now the units won't survive, so 15, yeah, that's kind of for sure. Yeah, I'm not gonna move in anything else. 14. That's okay. Let him go away because right now it won't compensate, you know.
The enemy are utterly vanquished. This is
So 200 men lost.
only the mightiest of generals.
There was only 9%, and he loses almost everything. I still got a lot of casualties filled up on the pikes and stuff, but look at the amount of casualties on the catapults. Overpowered. And the beast slayers, I mean, they killed a lot more than anything else. Okay. This is why you want eyes in Mech X-Men, guys. They'll rip them, especially on a situation like that. They'll just rip them, come on. Very proud of this battle. Even though, yeah, I know it's kind of cheesy, but still, it's a bridge. He can go around it, he doesn't have to try to fight it, you know. That's decision making from the AI as well, and still, you know, it's a decent army that he's bringing there. I don't know if he could take it. Now, he's sending some separate troops. You can see over there that he's trying to go over there. And you can see a big army there. I don't know if he's going to try and attack me here on the bridge or not, but I'm just going to hold it. Especially against that big army with so many generals. Yeah, I mean, Khazad-Dum is under siege. That's on the top. Venice Junin is assaulted. That is here.
An order.
I mean, I could try and move in and attack Kamith Rin.
My lord, approaching
Yeah, this is not an army that can do that, you know. I was predicting this could happen, and I don't have any catapults here. I mean, I'm producing a couple, right? I'm not mistaken. I am not. Okay, I'll have to check that out. So over here, hey, there's an army from Linden. That's nice. I can fight it and then send this other army in to defend against those guys. So let me check the end turn. I'm doing fine. Construction report. Mitraith, you can build roads. Karas, you can build leatherworker. I guess that's good. Michelle Delving, you built some good stuff to build units. Might as well build a military camp as well. Harshet, build a market. Ancillary training grounds, of course. There we go. Recruitment report. Hey, I really wanted this spy here. So I can spot what they have. That's a dangerous army to see. Guardians of Belagos, everything here is quite effective against armor. Everything here is quite effective against armor. I mean, if I had some ballistas and catapults, I would fight that. But with this army like this, I don't think I can fight this guy easily. I mean, I can fight him. Yeah, that's fine. But I cannot beat him in a way that would be good for me, you know. So what I would do is just send this army to defeat both of these Edaluan armies. This guy is gonna fight this. Oh, that's a Mythal Noble that is gonna go down. And just because those catapults are so important in ballistas, you know, it's been a while since I had to use those. I'm actually glad I made it though. This guy is building pikes and stuff. This is also building a pike. What else do I have here? Good units. Hey, I could build catapults and ballistas. That's for sure. Over here I could build them as well, but I mean, yeah, I'm building them here. That's the unit. So I'm just gonna send these guys over there. I really need those.
Your orders, my lord.
This does have a catapult. I mean, I wonder if it would be enough just for the catapults. Well, if I sent all the army, maybe. What is this? So I do have some berserkers there. Some javelin units, but this is not an army that can fight this easily. They can go for forest terrain there.
I'm only here to fight the Yagalut.
Yeah, I know that these guys cannot hold the bridge, so I'm just gonna withdraw them and leave the bandits there.
I'm only here to fight the Yagalut.
I'm gonna go here. See if he'll try to attack me there. These guys, I'm gonna move and leave someone there. It's fine. I mean, can I go through this area? No, might as well just go through this area. There we go.
Yes, my lord.
This guy is gonna go over there.
Your orders, my lord.
You're gonna go here. We're gonna meet up with these guys.
An order.
Probably reinforce something here. That's okay. Now this army cannot attack there, so I'm just gonna go and retreat to Amatsu. That's cool.
My lord.
Fenistornin is doing alright. Over here I seem to be doing just fine. I wish I could attack there. I would get these guys out. I mean, he's just producing lots of units and lots of units right now.
Yes.
I can finish off those guys. I'm moving in here. You can move here. Try up. There we go. I can attack these guys. Do I? Yeah. Yeah, I knew he would retreat. That's good units, actually. Khazad-Dum Guardians and Reclaimers for free? That's nice. It's not like he can build those everywhere. We can still send some important units here and there. These guys are going down. Yep. Yeah, this guy is waiting for what? 1, 2, 3, 4 archers, pikemen. He's just waiting for the units that I'm building here. Another general, and maybe a beast slayer or something else.
My lord.
Yeah, another pikeman. I think that's what I wanted, or another axeman.
By
Doesn't
your
matter.
command, your
They're
will,
gonna
my
go.
lord.
So are
As you
these
wish.
guys. Still build some units. I think I might as well just build a couple modded warbands or then here champions. Yeah, let's go for that. I mean, I'm gonna do pretty well here.
An order.
You know, having to defend against these Zedluan warriors, it's quite a threat. I wish I had these guys there. Yeah, I can move these guys over there.
By your orders, my lord.
There we go. Yep. Am I building any ballistas or catapults around here? Doesn't seem like it. What am I building here? Pikes. And more pikes and archers. Okay, that's fine. So that'll be it for this episode, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.